All right, we are back with strategic tool number 7. This is one of those big picture ones. I would say that this is probably one of the most impactful if you can really take some time and look at this. So this goes back to that identity that we're trying to hold, the person that we're trying to become, that we want to embody. Does our environment match up or support that identity, that person that we're stepping into, that person that we're trying to be? Here's how I break down environment: the people that we're spending time with, the places where we're going or spending our time, and the propaganda that we're consuming, being everything, being social media, the news we're watching, Netflix, all of it. So just to break this down a little bit, so are the people in your life, the people that you spend the most time with, are they people that have similar goals as you? Are they people that maybe have achieved the things that you already want, that inspire you? Do they motivate you? Is it somebody that cheers you on no matter what? Are the people that are in your life now, do they align with who you're trying to be? Do they support you in who you're trying to be? Now, I'm not saying like start cutting people out of your life. That's not what I'm saying at all. But we do have control over this. We have control over who we're associating with and who we're spending our time with. So if there are people in your life that are constantly bringing you down, or that are draining you of your energy, or that are still doing a lot of the things that you're actually trying to step away from, that you know are no longer serving you, maybe you just need some space from those people for a little bit. And it's nothing on them or what they're doing. It's not about them. It's about you and your progress. Same with the places. If you work from home and you've been having a really hard time with productivity, and you have all these big goals, but it takes you being really productive in order to achieve them, maybe working from home isn't the best option for you right now. Could you change your environment? Could you go to the library? Could you go to a coffee shop that's super vibey, that inspires you? You're trying to eat healthy. Are you going to the juice bar? Or are you going to Whole Foods and like getting all these ideas for all these recipes you could make? Or are you walking into Chick-fil-A? If you're somebody that is really trying to attract more abundance in your life, are you hanging out in dingy restaurants that don't inspire you, or just is your home environment, does it feel good? Does it feel abundant? Does it feel luxurious? Now, I understand maybe that's not where you're at yet. Maybe you're not abundant. Maybe that's why you're trying to get there. Okay, well, what's the tiniest thing that you could do to shift your environment? Could you go to a super like swanky restaurant? Maybe you can't have a full dinner there. Maybe that's not realistic for you right now. But can you have a drink at the bar? Could you have an appetizer? Could you sit in that vibe? Could you look around and just look at what people are wearing? Feel into the music that they're playing, like just get in that state of like receiving and abundance. If it's at home, can you just light a candle? Does that feel abundant to you? Can you put on some background music? Like, how can you make little shifts in your environment that support where you're trying to go? And then the last thing is propaganda. And this is something that I spoke a little bit to within the course, but this is so huge. Is what you're consuming supporting where you're going? How much time are you wasting consuming things that are actually of no benefit to you? If you are trying to be more financially responsible, are you spending your time online shopping all day? If you're trying to eat healthier, are you following food blogs that make the unhealthiest food ever? What are you consuming? It matters. And if you're spending that time consuming anyway, choose things that support your goals, that support your big picture. We create our environment. We have a choice on the people we allow to be in our lives and take our energy, on the places that we go, where we choose to spend our time, and the things that we consume. These are all things that are in our control, every single one of them. So if wherever you're at right now, if you can like pinpoint that some of the people, places, or propaganda that you have been associating with or consuming is no longer serving your big picture goals, it's time to readjust. It's time to take a little break. This one is big, and this one is going to take some thought on your end and also some honesty, because sometimes it's just the thing, the people, the places that we've always been or that we've always hung out with. And it can be challenging to walk away. It can be challenging to shift that. But if you know that it's not helping you get where you want to go, then you have to take a look at that, a very, very serious look. So this is strategic tool number 7. Take a really hard look at your environment and make adjustments as needed.